So, apologies if I seem a little funny. My upper lip is numb from the dentist. But, yeah, I had what I thought was going to just be a straightforward autism assessment via Zoom today, and my GP had not sent her any information. She didn't even know that that was what this was supposed to be. But he said he was going to email her. Um, so that's great. Uh, she said she did, at the end she doesn't know if I have autism or not, but it felt like one of those I'm gonna let you down gently. But um, it just if I'm not autistic, then why can't I ever seem to fit anywhere? She did focus a lot on questions around traumas in my childhood, which legit, there are those. I have those. But one of the things she mentioned was that, because I've had therapy before for depression, wouldn't my previous therapist have noticed it? Um, it was 2014. So I'm not sure that's a valid comparison. Anyways, but she kept like bringing it back to how a lot of these things can be from PTSD, and it's like, yeah, you've talked to me less than an hour, and I'm not denying the possibility of PTSD. But really, who's coming up behind me? Oh, that's Goat Peter. He snuck, so you couldn't see him. Real proud of him. He just used one of those talking buttons for the first time to ask me for the powder for his tummy. They think it's a yummy treat. It's actually to help their guts. But, anyways. My previous therapist never once brought up PTSD, which you picked up on in less than an hour, and you think that that's whether she picked up on autism or not. She seemed to pick up on PTSD, and I was in there for major depressive disorder after childhood abuse. So, and maybe she did, and she just never said it to me, but anyways, that was 10 years ago, and I'm not saying there weren't a lot of women getting diagnosed as late diagnosed autistics in 2014, but yet the number keeps increasing, and there's a reason for that. And now I'm like, did I talk enough about how social stuff? I know I talked about some of them. I just never fit. Just never fit in, but I was definitely already an other before I remember any of the traumatic stuff of my childhood happening. I didn't fit in kindergarten. I did not fit in kindergarten. I didn't fit in at church. I didn't. I never fit. I never fit. So I feel like a hypochondriac whose doctor is too nice to tell them that they're a hypochondriac, but obviously there's something wrong. And she didn't say there's nothing wrong with me. She just said things a few times like she was trying to steer me away from autism, and then at the end she said it, she didn't know. And like I said, it was via Zoom. She couldn't see me hardcore stimming because I was holding my phone, and my other hand stimming on my leg out of the picture, and there is no eye contact in Zoom, so it's not like that was going to come up. I guess people might make eye contact on Zoom. That's weird. That's weird. Don't make eye contact on Zoom. That's really weird. Really, really weird. Don't stare at me. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just feeling really stressed out. Yeah. And I had that this morning, and then I had fillings this afternoon. Thus the numb upper lip. Um, I took the rest of the day off because even though I can talk, I'm not as numb as last time. I just too tired to go back today. So yeah, maybe I'm not autistic, but I'm pretty sure PTSD does not explain why I didn't fit in kindergarten or why nobody came to my first grade birthday party. Yeah, I should have told her nobody came to my first grade birthday party, maybe. That would have shown just how early it started, because my parents split in 8th grade, and my dad started drinking more after the split. And yeah, was he a distant parent before that? Yeah. But the shit didn't go down till after. So, I don't think being the child of an alcoholic is why I didn't have friends. Why I still don't understand what people mean when they don't say what they mean. And everybody else in the room seems to understand what they meant, but when I ask, I just feel I just want to know why I am the way I am. And my dad not loving me is not the reason I don't fit in. There's a difference between me when I have my bubble up and me with no bubble, and when I have no bubble and I'm trying. Why is it still so hard? Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna cuddle with my cats now. So